Hey everybody, welcome back to another tutorial. This is the long-awaited tutorial, at least it is, for my crochet group on Facebook. This is going to be a pattern that is a pattern that has been approved by a lady that is also now a friend on my Facebook. Her name is Robin Sanchez. She has a beautiful pattern, or I should say selection of patterns, on her blogger.com, as I should say. It is called Once Upon a Blue Moon, and you can also find her on Pinterest. Now I will add her blogger down below in the description box of this video. I have a crochet group on my Facebook. It is called Stitch and Stacy's Crochet Lounge. I have a wonderful group of ladies there. They have posted and posted and posted this beautiful pattern. Now, I will put the link below and you will see what I'm talking about. Now, what this ends up being is this is going to be the tutorial for the beautiful flower that you're looking at, okay? Now, you can also find the pattern for the half flower. Now, put together several of these, as you will see in the pattern once you go to Robin's link. You put them together and you will see a beautiful window valance, which is what she has done with this beautiful pattern. And my ladies, and I'm sure people all over the internet, have fallen in love with this, as I have read about this on her blog. She's done a super beautiful job with this. So she did give me permission to do this pattern on video, and she will show this video on her blog. So make sure you do check out all of her patterns. I have been viewing them, and as I said, she did give me permission to do this one. And these right here I did in acrylic regular red heart yarn. The only reason that I did that is because these are the colors here of my craft room. And I am thinking, Miss Robin, if you're watching the video, which you will be, I'm going to actually, my windows are small. I have two here in my craft room. I'm thinking of using this particular color and this flower here, of making smaller valances for my two windows. So this one right here, I'm going to make several more, but I didn't want to do mine in cotton. I just wanted to do mine in regular standard acrylic. But I'm going to be making several more of these, but I'm going to be mixing up the colors a little bit, trading these two colors out. So this one I'm going to keep going with. So this one is going to be my personal one that I'm going to be using. But I just wanted to show you the difference in the half flower, because, you know, the overlapping process, sometimes, you know, you're going to overlap with some of them, or different positions. So she gave you a pattern to do the half flower as well, which I'm not going to show that one, because once you do the whole flower, you will kind of get how to do the half flower. So she has the pattern for the half one as well. So this tutorial is going to be on the full flower. And we will use, I'm going to use sugar and cream. You can use peaches and cream. You can use whatever cotton or cotton blend, whatever you choose. And I'm sure she doesn't mind if you use acrylic yarn. But this was just her yarn of choice. Again, you know, yarn is yarn. It's whatever you choose to do for your own personal way of doing your patterns. But this is, being that she chose to use cotton, I'm going to respect that, and I'm going to use cotton in this tutorial. So I'm going to put this off to the side. She did use a 5mm hook, and I'm going to use 5mm, one of my polka dot hooks. Oh, I always do that in my videos. I always have to bang the camera. One of my polka dotted hooks, and you can see more of those on my Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm using, it's called Blueberry. Not sure about this particular name, but it's a lighter teal. You know me and teal. And then I'm going to use hot pink, and then the basic yellow. So those are going to be my color choices. You know, I may not be using one of them, probably not, because this is a 3-color. So I just gave myself an extra choice there. Okay, so again, I'll put all of her information down. Once I've uploaded the video, you will have all of her information there. And she is on Facebook. I have recently added her as a personal friend on my Facebook, so hopefully I will get to speak with her more about some more of her patterns. Okay, so let's get started on this beautiful pattern by Robin Sanchez. Okay guys, the first thing that Robin has us to do here for the full flower pattern, you're going to make the magic loop. So for those of you new to it, and by the way, I'm starting off with that light teal to make my center. You're going to take your yarn and you're just going to wrap it around your fingers, and you're just going to kind of make a crisscross, and I'll fold my fingers over, take my hook and insert in the back, grab your yarn, whoops, grab your yarn, pull through and up, and I just grab with my thumb, and then I'll tighten my yarn just a little bit, and I'll grab that hoop there and pull it, and then you have your hoop. It takes a bit of practice, but I actually enjoy doing the magic loop. It just takes a little hand practice, hand coordination, that's all it is. But you want to leave this hoop here because you're going to work into that. Okay? So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to chain up 3. Alright? And then the next, and that's going to count as your first double crochet. Next thing you're going to do is do 11 double crochet into the magic loop. So ultimately you're going to have 12 double crochet. That's going to count, this chain 3 is going to count as 1. So let's put 11 double crochet here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's unroll here some. 8. And you can tighten as you go. 9, 10, and 11. So if you go back and count, and initially with this chain up of 3 you will have 12. So now at this point you want to pull that shut with that initial starting tail there. Alright, and then the next thing she wants us to do is join with a slip stitch in that beginning chain 3. So let me go a little closer here. Alright, so you join right there in that top chain 3. Now you're going to hold right there. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and if you're going to change color, you want to go ahead and fasten off, and you can go ahead and, now she doesn't say that you have to join color here. Actually in her description she says to go ahead and fasten off if you're changing color, and then in row 2 she says you can join your color in any of the next double crochet. So you can join here or go in the top of any double crochet. So I'm just going to join here like we normally would do. Okay, so I'm going to take, let's do my pink. So pick your next color. Alright, then we're just going to do a slip knot like we usually would do. And you're just going to join in here. And like I always do, I like to secure them so that they don't come undone on me. Okay, and you can work over that now, or you can go back and join that in later. That's totally up to you. Now what you'll do now is you'll chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so now what you're going to do is double crochet, chain 1 in each stitch around. Okay, very simple. So you've joined to the top of that, so you're going to double crochet in the next double crochet and chain 1. And you're just going to do that all the way around. Double crochet in the next, chain 1. Double crochet in the next, chain 1. Okay, all the way around, double crochet. And you see I'm working over those tails. You see how those are coming up right there? I'm just kind of folding them in under there. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and you'll just do that till you get to the beginning. And it'll fold a little bit, but that's just fine. So do that all the way down. Okay guys, I've completed that round. So you want to now slip stitch into that third chain up in that beginning chain 3, and you are now going to slip stitch and you're going to join. Okay, so I'm just going to trim that little tail right there. So now you should have 12 little spokes or 12 double crochet there. And that's round 2. And don't be afraid that it's kind of folding in. It's fine. That's not important. Now row 3, you're going to slip stitch into the first chain 1 space, which is right here. And we're not changing color. Alright, so what we're going to be working on at this point is we're going to be working on this part right here. Alright, so we're going to now work... sorry about that guys. We are now going to chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to do 2 double crochet right here in the same space. So basically with your chain 3, that's going to give you 3 double crochet in the same space. And now all you're going to do is go all the way around and do that in each chain 1 space. So in this chain 1 space, you're going to do 3 double crochet. And then in the next chain 1 space, which is here, you're going to do 3 double crochet. Okay, and you're just going to do that all the way around. So that's not hard. Basic crochet there. Nothing to be scared of. So you're just going to work 3 double crochet all the way around, and I will meet you up once I have gotten to that end chain 1 space.